Yo, what's up, guys, and welcome back to our Canucks GM mode. So, in last episode, we had the off season, and we signed a big free agent in Mark Scheifele, hopefully reclaiming our prize as the NHL champions this year and winning our second in a row Stanley Cup. We finished the first month, the first 10 games. We went 5-4-1. Currently, we sit just outside of a playoff spot in our division. But let's see if we could continue and maybe get a better simulation out of the next couple months. In this episode, we're probably going to try and get down the entire season, so that means trade deadline as well. But yeah, so let's see how we play in the month of November. We started off with a nice 3-0 win over Pittsburgh. It's a good way to start the month. Let's send out our scout to the United States, I guess. Game against the Washington Capitals, who seem to be playing really well, and they beat us. So we're still playing like the last month, and that is not good. Thatcher Demko has been injured with an MCL sprain, and he won't return until January 29th. So that's like, we're basically losing him for like 2-3 months almost. That is a horrible injury. I guess Gravel, you could play good though. Maybe. Let's see, who do we have to call up? Heljenko. He's one way though. I don't want to send him down though necessarily. We could call up Heljenko. That'll give Kubik a chance. Or actually, Kubik was scratched, right? We scratched him. Yeah, we did. So let's call up Kubik. You know, he's the less overall. He could be our backup for Gravel. And yeah. Hopefully Gravel is ready. I don't know if he is, but last year since we won the cup, maybe he learned a few tricks from Thatcher Demko during that playoff run. In our first game against Florida is a shootout loss, okay. Good defensive game still. Game against Tampa Bay, 7-5 win, nice. Overtime win, so Gravel is getting us wins. I don't know if Kubik has been in net yet. Some player morale, Kubik is happy probably for being called up yet. Let's go calming, and he's not affected by it, okay. Game against the Jets, and it's a loss, okay. So we're still not consistent in this month of November. Hopefully it picks up for the next half of the season, like in January or something. There's back-to-back wins against Calgary and New Jersey, and one against Colorado, so we're finally on a 3-game winning streak here. Against the Islanders, continue the winning streak, 4 games in a row, and then we lose to Arizona 3-2. Okay. At least our record looks a bit better. There's another win and another win, so Gravel's getting us W's. Hopefully he grows because of that. There's a shutout against the Montreal Canadiens too. And we end the month of November 15-7-2. So let's get it to December 1st. Let's just check the player stats quickly, just because I'm curious to see how Gravel performed over those couple weeks. So now we are first in our division, but it's a very close division, so it doesn't really mean anything. Player stats, let's see. So Horvat and Scheifele are the best 2 players currently on the team, and then Troy Stetcher's having a good year, 20 points in 24 games. Albling 19 points. Okay. Wyman's actually got 10 assists. Nice. He's outplaying Owen Tippett. I don't know if we move Tippett eventually. Are we releasing this year or something? Goalies. Let's see. So Gravel's played 11 games. 1.77, 9-1-1, and a 9.38, and he's grown to an 86 now. So maybe Gravel is definitely ready to be that starting goaltender we need him to. I guess it might be good that Demko is actually injured. And Kubik, he's actually played good when he's had to play as a 78 even. 2-1, 2.01 goals against average, and a 925 save percentage. So that's that. And Gravel's actually got 3 shutouts, I just realized, in his 11 games that he's played. So we are on a roll with Alexis Gravel. Let's continue that in December, hopefully. Because if we could play good even without Demko, that means a lot. That means we could potentially like get rid of Demko down the road, and we could still be a contender maybe. Okay, game against the Sens to start off December. Nice 3-1 win, so we continue winning like last month. Let's see if it continues against Arizona. And it's not going to. There's a loss. There's another loss. Now we're on a losing streak. Will it continue? No, won't. We win against at least 4-1. We got some more player morale to deal with. Hopefully people liked their ice time. Kevin Fiala, what do you got to say? You like your performances? You liked calming, so we'll go calming. Okay. Another game against the Sens a week after the last one, and it's another win. I'm liking how the squad is performing still after winning a Stanley Cup. Hopefully it continues going into the playoffs, as we're 19-9-2. So we're like basically doubling our wins than losses now. After a slow start, we have picked it up in the last 2 months. There's a loss against Colorado, but can we go back on winning terms? Edmonton's been killing it, but we still managed to beat them. So Jake Virtanen must be doing good with like Connor McDavid or something over there. And Janus has been injured with a fractured jaw. Estimated return is December 31st. We'll just go replace him, even though it might be a forward in that spot. Yeah, he's going to be back soon enough anyways. So, and he's already back, speaking of which. Let's see. Oh, Nick Mutri they put there. That's fine. No, because I think he's got good defensive stats. So I'm hoping Janus grows. Because Janus is currently only an 81 and 22 years of age. So I wonder how the AHL team is doing. I think the prospect Vince Mikulowski was playing good last time I looked. Because I looked after I recorded the episode and he was playing almost a point per game. So let's see, are we going to go on another winning streak? No, it ended in 3 games. Now we're on a 2-game losing streak. Another game against San Jose, and it's a win. So going into 2025, we are 23-12-2. Very good record. Let's take a look at the standings quickly. We're second only behind Edmonton, but still it's a pretty close division. We're only 6 points ahead of the last wildcard spot, which is the Ducks. And 7 points above San Jose, who's out of the playoffs. So we got to keep it up. We can't just go on a big losing streak. Let's go another month and then we'll check the player stats again. So game against Nashville. And will we win? Yes, we will. Nice way to start off the 2025 with a nice W over the Preds. And there's a nice win, a shutout win over Detroit too. Can we win against LA? Yes, we do, against the Oilers, who we were chasing. I don't know if we're still chasing. We got some player morale. Albeline, what do you guys say? He likes his team performance. Yeah, I liked it too. Does he like demanding? Yes, he does. Okay. And let's go. Most everybody likes demanding on this team, right? Pretty much. Okay, game against the Oilers, who are worse than us now. And we lose 5-2. Okay. I guess I'll take it. Game against the Jets. Let's see, are we going to win? Yes, we are. Another shutout win on a Saturday for probably Alexis Gravel. I don't think it would be Kubik, but you never know. Overtime loss against Chicago. Regulation loss to San Jose. But then we go back on a winning ways. We win against Tampa Bay. Are we going to win against Dallas? Yes, we are. Another shutout on the Saturday. Holy crap, that's 3 shutouts that are all 2-0 on the Saturday. It's kind of interesting. So Gravel might be fighting his way to being our starter for next season, and Thatcher Demko is back. Good news, I guess. Means we could send Kubik back down. And I'm going to put Demko in the backup spot. I don't know if he's going to be considered the backup, but Gravel's been very good. So goalies. Yeah, Gravel's an 86. Demko could go back in here. Let's see, Gravel. He's listed as a starting goalie, actually. He's 19-5 this season, 2.02, 926, 5 shutouts. Definitely wants to be the starting goaltender. Is in comparison to Demko. Demko has played 12 games this season so far before his injury, and he went 4-5. He had a good save percentage and a decent goals against the average as well, but Gravel's been definitely outplaying him. Okay, we gotta make sure Gravel continues that. It'd be nice to see if Gravel could win a Conn Smythe or something. And we have won 3 in a row now, and we've scored 5, 7, and 6 goals. Kretz Belze, no thank you. Game against Anaheim is another win, so we win 4 games to end off January, and our record is 33, 15, and 3. So I probably won't make any trades at the deadline because this team is simulating really well. So yeah, unless we want to pick up somebody that could help with a playoff run, but I'm hoping Scheifele could do that, even though we've only seen the Jets in the playoffs once. So I was going to check the player stats before the start of this month. Let's take a look at what everybody has done so far. And Albaline is leading the way now with 41 points. Nice. Scheifele with 40. So our 2 center playmakers both getting points. Horvat with 39. Stetcher 38. Nice. Fiala 29. Wyman 28. So Wyman's having a great year. This might be his best season yet. He's actually grown to an 84. He's probably going to cap off there, though, because he's like 25 already. So Nolan Patrick 27, Kirby Reichel 27, Losgren 24, Ewa Levy only 21. See, like, this guy's a high overall, but he doesn't put up big numbers. So, but he's a good defender. So I don't know what we want to do with Ewa Levy down the road. Other than that, everybody's been putting up numbers. Goalies, let's take a look at Gravel stats. Yeah, look at that. Holy shit. Wow, 25 and 1, 1.95 and a 928, 6 shutouts. So yeah, I think Gravel might want to take over that starting role for the next season. Demko's listed as an elite goalie though, so he should be technically listed as the starting spot. So interesting. Let's just take an update, a look at the standings throughout the entire league and what's been clicking for us. So in the entire league, we are actually first. Well, okay, that's good. Goals for per game, we are top 5. Nice. Goals against per game, we are the best defensive team in the entire league, which is really surprising because we lost Demko for so long. Power play percentage looks pretty good. Okay, maybe it's not the best. It's still top 10, which is good. Penalty kill looks really good. Yeah, our penalty kill is the best in the league. So yeah, it looks like we are a good all-around team this year. We might not need to change anything up come the playoffs. I don't know if we're going to simulate this well into the playoffs as well, but I think I'm probably just going to go past the trade deadline this year. Unless we, for some reason, lose every single game this month, I think we're going to not make a single trade at the deadline just because, yeah, we're playing way too good. So, game against Calgary, and we continue this month off with a nice win against a team that's actually been playing good as well. Let's go, I guess, yeah, in Czech Republic. Game against Buffalo is a loss, 5-1. Okay, probably one of our worst losses of the season. Here's a shootout win though. Game against the Flyers, another win. Yeah, this team's playing too good. I don't think I'm gonna make a single move because we almost have 40 wins before the start of February or March, and March is like the busiest month. So, can we win against Calgary? No, we can't there. Now we're on a 3-game losing streak, but one of them was a shootout loss, so we got a point. But our record still basically is 37-22, which is really good. And we're getting offered a 3rd-round pick for Rudder. I'm going to decline that just because I don't want to trade him necessarily yet. I might trade him during the off-season because we need to unload prospects, and because some of them want to be in the NHL, and I don't think we have the space to add them all to the NHL club eventually. So, and our AHL team is actually killing it too. I just realized 31, 15, and 8. So both AHL and NHL are both doing very well, and we're going to end that month off with a loss. But we are still 38, 19, and 5, and we have a busy month ahead of us in March. Yeah, I don't think I'm making any trades. 3-way tie for first in the division. We have the exact same record as San Jose does too. Do we want to make any trades? Let's just take a quick look at the trading block, I guess, maybe. Yeah, let's just quickly check the trading block. I'm going to skim through it really quickly because I want to kind of see what is available, even though I don't think we're going to make any moves. Let's see. So Molly, Henrique's pretty good, but I don't want to bring him in. Bobrovsky, McCabe, Jaguar. Definitely some people that could help out with playoff stuff, but I don't know if I want to bring any of these guys in. Kevin Hayes, Ben Hutton. Bring back Ben Hutton, really. 86, 1 year left too, actually. That's not bad, but I don't want to trade away anybody from. Yeah, there's a lot of people that could help with the playoff run, but I don't think I'm going to make any trades because it's kind of pointless. Yeah, there you go. So, yeah, we're not going to make any trades during the season. Even if we did, I would like to have you guys chime in with that sort of thing, but we'll wait till the off season maybe to make some moves, but hopefully our team is still built good enough to have a good finish off the regular season strong and hopefully go up to at least the conference finals, maybe another Stanley Cup finals in this year. So we start off March with a nice 3-0 shutout win and another win. So yeah, I think it was a good idea not to make any trades. Our team is basically doubled wins to losses. There's 2 more wins. Nice. There's another one in the shootout. Yeah, I don't know if this year we're going to win a cup. If we're simulating this well, we might win the President's Trophy, but we might not win the cup necessarily. Who knows? There we are on a 5-game winning streak. We'll continue against Minnesota. We got a scouting assignment. Let's send the scout to the WHL. 6-game winning streak will continue. Yes, it is 7 in a row now. Another game against Minnesota. Will it be 8? No, it won't. So a 7-game winning streak in March. Definitely we have made a playoff spot with a record like this. Almost 50 wins before the start of the last month, which is April. There's 2 losses in a row, surprisingly. Game against Edmonton. There's 3 losses in a row. Wow, all in regulation. I think our team knows that we've already clinched in. Oh, that is not good. So Mikhail Alblin has been injured till the end of the month, or end of April-ish. So I guess we have to make some sort of change with the roster. So let's see what we could do here. Actually, we'll go tip it there. Who else do we have? Nick Mutry can jump in there. I don't care if Mutry plays where Alblin was, kind of, so let's go like that. There's a win. And yeah, so he's going to be back for the last game of the season, which is good. So let's get April done with, and then we'll check the player stats. There's a shootout loss. Alblin is back, but I don't know if I want to put him in the lineup yet. Yeah, I'm not going to put him in the lineup until he's fully recovered, because I don't want to risk losing him for parts of the playoffs, because he came out last year's playoffs. Hopefully he comes out again this year. And you know what? Let's just get the last game of the season under the way. Now he's recovered, actually. Let's put him back in the lineup. So we have, looks like we clinched our division with 106 points. We still could get 108. So the roster changes that I did, yeah, it was like that. And then Nick Mutry gets replaced by Mikhail Alblin. There you go. And then let's get this last game of the season done and see who we're up against in round number 1 of the 2024-25 playoffs. So last game of the season, are we going to win it? Oh man, that is not good. Well, he's back up, but still, Alexis Gravel's been injured with an injured ankle. He won't return till April the 13th. So in the last game of the season, Gravel getting injured means that we have to go with the Demko route, but Demko was good in last year's playoffs, so I'm hoping he's good again this year. I guess we'll call up Heljenko this time for the playoffs, just as our backup. Okay, goalies. Demko is our starter, and Heljenko as our backup. And then in the AHL, I guess we have to put Kubik in, yeah. So Lundberg will be our starter, and Kubik will be the backup. Okay, there you go. and we ended off with a win anyways. So we finished 51-25-6. Our AHL team is 41-20-11. So our AHL team also more than likely has made a playoff spot. Let's take a look at who we're up against in round number 1. We'll also check the player stats for the season. So we finished first in the conference, but I don't think we won the President's Trophy. Let's do this one more time. And Gravel's actually back already. Nice. Okay, that's good. It's good to be back to full health before the playoffs start. So, Heljanko, you could go back down there. And goaltending wise, come on, you slow thing. Okay, so Demko could be definitely our starter in the playoffs, I think. Gravel could jump back there, and Heljanko, you could go where Kubik is, and there you go. Okay, so who are we up against in round number 1? We're up against the Anaheim Ducks, who finished 44-33-5. We've made a couple of trades with them in the past, so that's interesting. We'll take a look at the roster in a sec. But let's take a look at the final standings and player stats for the season for our team. So, let's see. Entire league. So, we finished first in the entire league, so we got our President's Trophy again, guys. So, the year after winning the Stanley Cup, we win the President's, so that's good. Goals for per game average was the 4th best in the entire league. Our goals against per game was 2nd best in the league. Colorado had it better. Power play percentage, 4th best in the league. And our penalty kill, which was the best when I last checked, has dropped a bit actually to 6th. So we're a good team, and hopefully that continues into the playoffs. Let's check the player stats. So let's sort by forwards first. So, Mark Scheifele, who we signed in free agency, 76 points in 82 games, 32 goals, 44 assists. Horvat, 66. Albeling, 62. So another 60-point season for Mikhail Albeling. 54 for Fiala, 46 for Reichel, 44 for Patrick, Wyman with 40. Owen Tippett with 37, Zach with 32, Bitten 27, Samuelson 20, Enders 19 in his first season, and 1 goal for Nick Mutri in his 3 games he played. Defensively, Troy Stetcher 59 points, nice. Yoel Levy 41, Liljegren 28, Theodore 26, Nazarov 24, and Janus 7. Goaltending, let's see. Alexis Gravel went 26-7-2, 2.03 goals against average, and a .927 save percentage. Thatcher Demko 2.49 goals against average, 17-13-2, and a .916. And in Kubik was 8-5 with a 2.39 and a .916 as well. They all had a combined total of 11 shutouts, which is pretty good. Gravel having 7 of those, so I think Gravel definitely was our MVP for the season. We thought we were going to lose the season when Demko went down with that injury, but he played good. So let's just check the AHL quickly. So yeah, Mikulášek, see this guy, I think he might turn out to be something huge. 61 points in 72 games, and that's in his first ever AHL season. He's grown to an 81 now, and he has pretty good statistics all around. So this guy might be a stud in the NHL next season. Like 24 goals for a defenseman is pretty good. Plus 23. He doesn't take that much penalty minutes, puts up power play numbers, shoots a lot of pucks. He could be pretty good. And Backer actually led the team in points, 75 points. Nice. Okay. So now that that's done, let's just take a quick look at what the Ducks lines look like. And then that'll be it for this episode of our Canucks GM mode. So let's see. Play game and see what they look like. So on paper, we have better offense, they have better defense, and they have better goaltending. So they're a better defensive team. We're a better offensive team. Why can't I go to edit lines? Oh, maybe I put it on gold or CPU for CPU. Yeah, they did. Okay. Edit lines. Let's take a look. View opponents. Okay, so first line, Lou Perreault 83, Nick Schmaltz 86, and Marco Dano 88. So these two are pretty decent. Dano's pretty good, but Lou Perreault's a little weak. Raquel, Nylander, and Baptiste, that's actually a pretty nice looking second line. Brickley, Aho, and Jones, solid third line, and then a bit of a weak fourth line. Griffith 81, Steele 82, and Elynuk 77. Defensively, 89 Fowler and 86 Tanev, so that's a nice first defensive pairing. 86 Tanev's a little low, our former player. 89 Goodbranson, that's a really nice one to have on their second defensive pairing with an 87 Lindholm. 82 Larson, and wow, our former player, 84 Roman Josi. He's probably dropped because of his ice time though, but still, it's funny. 3 of our former defensemen are all on this right side. Goaltending, they got John Gibson, who's up to a 91, and Anthony Foligno, who's a 79. Scratch, they have Sammy Vatanen and Stefan Markstrom. Okay. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this episode of Canucks GM Mode. So in next episode, we'll take on the Ducks in round number 1 and hopefully get to the second round again. And maybe back to that Stanley Cup Finals eventually. So thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.